Yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining me here in Grand Theft Auto 5. Ever since the game first came out, we've been on the hunt for the biggest hidden Easter eggs. It's really been part of Grand Theft Auto ever since the beginning, especially in the most recent games. Grand Theft Auto 4 had a pretty epic Easter egg where you had to make your way to the Statue of Happiness. You had to land onto a very hard ledge to get onto. Probably jump out of your helicopter and get lucky to land on there in the first place. And then there's a door that you can walk through to reach the heart of the Liberty City. So it's an epic Easter egg to say the least, meaning Grand Theft Auto 5 must have an even better Easter egg, right? Well, so far the biggest Easter egg in the game has been 3 mysterious hidden UFOs. They really don't do much other than just sit there. They do have a couple features that I want to talk about in this episode, because I think there's still something hidden in Grand Theft Auto 5, and it's probably a reference to a massive Hollywood movie. The game is in Los Santos. Hollywood is a big part of it. It's called Vinewood here in the game, and we've been looking at these Back to the Future references. You know, maybe there's something going on with Back to the Future in the game. There's clues to being able to time travel, I guess. I don't know how they would pull that off. Maybe sending you back to the original San Andreas. Well, maybe there's another movie that is directly linked to Grand Theft Auto 5 that we've been overlooking. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Battle Los Angeles, but it's actually pretty entertaining, and one of the most important features of the movie is that it is based on a real-world event, and it's probably one of those real-world events that has been reported incorrectly for a long time. Back on February 24th through the 25th, 1942, there was an event called the Battle of Los Angeles. So that created the movie Battle Los Angeles, or known around the world internationally as World Invasion Battle Los Angeles. So this is a pretty popular movie. You have War of the Worlds, of course Independence Day, which just dropped with a sequel this year. There's definitely a lot of different movies that incorporate aliens, but I would say Battle Los Angeles is one of the most important and popular because it has 2 different versions. It has the original version, and then they did make a remake as well. Remake wasn't really, totally a masterpiece, I would say, but it's still pretty good, and it has a lot of things in common with everything going on here at Fort Zancudo. I kind of wanted to get into that here in this episode. The trippy references to Battle Los Angeles, not only the movie, but the mysterious real-world event, and perhaps evidence that alien life is real, and it could be popping right here in Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, first of all, I do have to mention the event Battle Los Angeles, or the Battle of Los Angeles, happened 3 months after Pearl Harbor. This is an event where there was a photo taken of all of these spotlights looking like they're shining on a UFO. So it could be photographic evidence of extraterrestrial existence. So it was deemed a real wartime incident, meaning for some reason the military thought something was going on here. We know that with Pearl Harbor just happening, these guys were certainly on edge. But could it be that they were dealing with an alien invasion? So initial reports that it was the Japanese who attacked California turned out to be false. Of course, they also said it was not extraterrestrials that were attacking us, but instead it was a weather balloon. That does not make sense to me. Why would you have the entire military going after a weather balloon? I mean, this photograph has to be seen to believe. This is something that was published by the Los Angeles Times, so it's very believable, and I do not think that they would be going after a weather balloon in that scenario. So once again, a lot of people view the Battle of Los Angeles as probably the biggest proof to alien existence. Once again, this was February 24th through 25th, 1942, 3 months after Pearl Harbor was attacked, causing the start of World War II. So back to the movie, of course, Battle Los Angeles, or World Invasion Battle Los Angeles. In that movie, these guys, of course, were going after the aliens. At the end, they had to get into a helicopter to escape, and that helicopter started to have issues as it was cut out altogether. And that, of course, is what happens here in game. The Fort Zancudo UFO, and even the other UFO that flies high above the alien hippie camp, the one power that these things do have is that they can turn off your helicopter, the same thing that happens in the movie Battle Los Angeles. So what they think when their helicopter gets turned off, they speculate, oh look, there's a plane over there. Guys, do you see the UFO over here? Please tell me you see this. Tell me I'm not the only one. It'd be cool if the UFO went over and abducted these planes. But what they speculated in the movie, because they were turned off, their helicopter was shut down, they thought that there must be an underground command center for the aliens. So sure enough, they head underground and they find the command center that's controlling the UFOs. It turns out the UFOs above the ground are all drones, which could be the case right here in GTA 5. Perhaps this is a drone being controlled underground, because we've always speculated that there might be something going on here at Fort Zancudo. Sure enough, right below us there's a bunker with an elevator, and we've been looking at that for a while here at the channel. For those of you who haven't really looked too deep into the Easter eggs and mysteries of GTA 5, there is an elevator right below this UFO that has -1 on it, a pretty much sure sign that there's supposed to be an underground level to the military base. And if you look at this as a link to the movie, perhaps that is where the alien command center is. Obviously in the movie where they were shut down, that was their big theory. Hey, it must mean they're right below us. Well, as you saw, the UFO just shut us down now, and there's the Fort Zancudo military base right below us. On the UFOs, there are signs that they're actually controlled by the military. So maybe instead of the aliens controlling the UFOs, in this case, it is the military controlling the UFOs with a command center, just like which was seen in the movie, of course located right below us where the bunker can be found. Another sign that there's got to be something going on is if you drop down directly to the bunker, you'll receive no stars. The Fort Zancudo military base is the most highest protected location in the entire game, yet Rockstar gives you an opportunity to get there with no stars whatsoever. Here's the elevator. You can see it says -1 on it, pretty much telling us that there has to be an underground level to Fort Zancudo. For those of you who played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you know that the military base in that game, Area 69, has an underground level, and that is where they create the jetpack. Hopefully there's something just as epic going on here in Grand Theft Auto 5. Also, I do have to point out that there is an abduction beam right here on top of the bunker. So many clues that something's going on here, and I think it has something to do with Battle Los Angeles. Not only one of the most popular alien movies out there, but also the second most popular alien event outside of Roswell. You got to check out this photo. I'll put a link in the description. Published by the Los Angeles Times and cited by many as the biggest evidence of extraterrestrial life. And of course, we do have a little bit of extraterrestrial life going on here in San Andreas in GTA 5. Appreciate you guys joining up. We'll have some other special events and episodes coming up for you very soon. Let me know if you feel like there's still something huge hidden here in the game. There's probably a big Easter egg that goes undiscovered. Of course, Rockstar has confirmed this multiple times, and perhaps it is still something to do with the aliens. I mean, they're cool and all these UFOs just kind of sit there, they screech at you, they turn off their engine, but perhaps it is just a reconnaissance mission. Maybe they're ready for the takeover, and maybe they're getting controlled underground right here at Fort Zancudo, a base that's not really ever used in the game at all. I'll catch you guys again very soon. Make sure to stay tuned here to Trippy Commentaries. Subscribe if you're new, and more importantly, as always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends.